All right, let's dive into something that can completely change how you approach your day. The incredible science of small wins. We're going to break down why ticking off even the tiniest little task feels so good and how you can use that to build some serious, unstoppable momentum.
You know that feeling, right? You've got this huge to-do list and you're kind of dreading it, but then you write down something simple like make coffee, and the second you get to cross it off, it's this little burst of satisfaction. It feels amazing, but why? What's actually going on there?
Well, it turns out that feeling isn't just you being in a good mood. Nope. It's a real physical thing happening inside your head. It's your brain's chemistry kicking into gear. And once you understand how it works, you can actually use it to your advantage to stay motivated.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty. What is actually happening in your brain when you accomplish something, even something tiny? This is all about your brain on progress. Okay, the star of the show here is a chemical called dopamine. Now, we've all heard it called the feel-good chemical, but that's only half the story. A better way to think of it is as your brain's keep-going signal. It's less about feeling pleasure and more about being motivated to do that thing again. It's your brain saying, hey, that worked. Let's do more of that. And here's the absolute key. Your brain doesn't wait for you to achieve some massive life goal to give you this chemical reward. Not at all. Every single small success triggers a little release of dopamine. We're talking answering one email, washing one dish, reading just one page of a book. Your brain celebrates all of it, giving you a little nudge to keep going. So we know our brains reward us for making progress. Awesome. But how do we turn that little piece of neuroscience into a real-life strategy? Well, that brings us to our next part, learning how to stack your wins. Just think about the difference here. On one side, you have this giant, overwhelming goal, something like write a novel. It's so big and far away that it's easy to feel paralyzed. The reward feels like it's a million miles off. But then you have the daily small win. It's right there. It's doable, and you get that little motivational kick today. And when we say small, we mean really small. I mean, look at these. Drinking one extra glass of water, reading just 2 pages from a book, taking a 5-minute walk around the block. These are things anyone can do even on their worst, most unmotivated day. The point isn't the task itself. The point is getting that feeling of completion. This is where the magic happens. That one small win literally makes the next one easier. You take that 5-minute walk, you get a little dopamine hit, and suddenly reading those 2 pages doesn't seem so bad. And that success makes you feel just a little more capable. It's like you're creating a chain reaction of motivation. And all of this leads to a really important shift in your mindset, which is kind of the whole point. It's about choosing progress over perfection every single time. Let's just sit with that for a second. Progress, not perfection. This is the mantra. It means that doing something small is infinitely better than doing nothing because you're waiting for the perfect time or the perfect plan. It gives you permission to just start, to have an off day, and to still count those tiny steps forward as real, valuable wins. So to wrap it all up, the actual game plan here is super simple. The goal is just to keep stacking your small wins, one on top of the other. Don't worry about how tiny they seem. Just focus on getting one done and then the next. Each one is a little building block for your confidence. Which brings us right here to the most important question of all. This isn't just some interesting idea. It's a tool you can use like right now.